A few of us old aviators were having coffee and chatting. We decided for a topic at our next get-together, each one of us have a story on what we felt was the most interesting aircraft that we had flown and the job we did with it. So to be a little different, when it came to my turn, I came up with the idea of putting a slideshow video together and show it to the others, while passing my iPad around the table. Of the various aircraft I had flown, I selected the Harvard aircraft, as I spent 7 years flying them from 1961 to 1968, doing hail suppression in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Harvards were built very tough and were the aircraft of choice to withstand the extreme turbulence while flying near or beside thunderstorms. The first 4 Harvards were Mark IIs and purchased in 1961 from the Royal Canadian Air Force. The yellow paint was removed. The cowling and rudders were painted a matching color on each aircraft. Later, the other 3 were Harvard Mark IVs, purchased from the RCF in 1965. The Harvard program came to an end in 1968, and all 7 Harvards were sold. I was curious as to their present whereabouts, so decided to do a web search. Using the registrations and serial numbers, I searched for their change of registration, present location, what tasks they are performing now, and possibly a current photograph. These 3 retained their original yellow color and marking. A couple other guys and myself that once flew these Harvard aircraft more than half a century ago often wonder their whereabouts. These first 4 were purchased from the Royal Canadian Air Force in 1961. This is when the hail suppression program in Calgary started using aircraft to see clouds in the attempt to protect crops. As an RCF training airport was in close proximity, there was a possibility that the 4 civilian Harvards could be mistaken for military Harvards, so the yellow paint was removed and only the rudder and nose cowlings were painted to visually distinguish the military and civilian Harvards apart. These 7 Harvards had the wing guns removed, but kept the bomb mounts under the wings. These were used to mount the pods that contained the fusees, which contained silver iodide to see the clouds. Notice the fusee racks under each wing. Air Force 2850 was released from the RCF and civilian registered as CF-MIV, and it kept this color scheme. It was later sold to the USA and registered November 28500. I was unable to find a current photo for November 28500. Air Force 2755 was released from the RCF and civilian registered as CF-MSQ. It was sold to the USA and re-registered as November 2755 Zulu. It was repainted similar to the color scheme as in the following photo. Unfortunately, it encountered a fatal accident at an air show while doing a low-level roll. There's a YouTube video on the incident. Air Force 2957 was released from the RCF, then civilian registered as CF-MFK. It was sold to the USA and re-registered as November 47079. This photo was taken after purchase. The blue color was removed on the rudder but kept the blue nose cowling. It later had the N registration painted on it. Air Force 3199 was released from the RCF, then civilian registered as CF-MZI. It was sold to the USA and re-registered as November 16730. It appears that there is a discrepancy on this one. The FAA is using a construction number of 75-3473 as the serial number rather than the RCF 3199 that was assigned during construction. If you can figure it out, let me know. The following photo shows it was first painted the lighter color, then repainted to the darker color. The following 3 Harvards were purchased from the RCF in 1965, and they joined the fleet of the previous 4 Harvards. Air Force 20357 was released from the RCF, then civilian registered as CF-RUU. It was purchased with the RCF colors and kept the colors as in this next photo. There is no photo or history of re-registration after resale in 1968, but I heard rumors that it was put on a pedestal at an airport entrance. Air Force 20398 was released from the RCF, then civilian registered as CF-UAB. It was purchased with the RCF colors and kept the colors. It was sold to the USA and re-registered as November 77398. No current photo available. However, this next photo displays a Harvard with the 398 serial number, but it has a registration number of November X-ray 822 Sierra Bravo. So there's a discrepancy on this one. If you can figure this one out, let me know. Air Force 20384 was released from the RCF in 1965 and civilian registered as CF-UNL. It was purchased with the RCF colors and kept the colors. It was sold again in 1968 and changed registrations to C-FUNL. See the next first photo. It was resold to the USA and re-registered November 175 Juliet Romeo. No photo available. It was resold to France and re-registered as F-AZGB. F-AZGB was repainted as in the next second photo and the third photo, then repainted again to the US Navy colors as in the fourth and last photo. This completes my topic for conversation over coffee with the guys. And it was a venture in itself to search the web over many weeks trying to gather this information. It brings back a lot of fun memories, and I thought I would share it with others that may have an interest in Harvards.